Fat Joe talks about gifting his mother his doctorate he received from Lehman College.
Right? And by the way, I'm convinced, which is none of my business, but I'm convinced that the dude Gunna, you know, they got in trouble. Gunna, Young Thug, and all that, and everybody says what they say. Maybe Gunna's a snitch. They talking like that. But I think it was like a plan. I think Young Thug and him talked, and he said, yo, cop out, get out of jail. You're going to make a bunch of money. You could pay for all our lawyers. They got like 7 lawyers, 8 lawyers on that case. Because Gunna did a show the other day in Atlanta, and, you know, Young Thug's father was front row singing every word. So if you street code, they probably told him, yo, go ahead, man, cop out. But make sure the lawyers is straight because we need some paper. I think so. Don't know. But this civilian shit out of control, bro. I am one that I always look at people when they're at the prime of their life, when they do the best in their life. And every time I see you, whether you don't got that type of money no more, whether you ain't shining like that no more, whether you just a hard worker, I always big you up in your face and behind your back.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
Same way, in your face, behind your back, I big you up and look at you the same way you always been. Right? And so, but at the same time, if y'all don't know what's in it for me, you know, I've done lived since I'm 14. I went through ups and downs. I've been rich. I've been poor. I've been this. But I refuse to be one of them guys that talk about, I used to have it. I used to be like this. I used to have it. I was the one. I was this. No. I want it to the day I want to be the flyest to the day If you guys don't want that, I understand. If you don't want that, I understand. But me, I gotta be fly till I. You know, that's the goal for me. And something, you know, I never wanted to be the guy. I remember they took all my money, and I was like, not me, but of course with the grace of God, of course with God and believing in God and God showing me favor. You know, I was able to snap back, and I refuse to be one of those guys who said, yo, I had it back in the day. Yo, I used to be fly. Yo, I used to this and that. Nah, not me. I'm going to ride this shit all the way out. And so that's how I look at life. That's how I want it to be. And so, you know, not looking down upon nobody or frowning upon nobody, but I'm trying to inspire and encourage everybody, even from my era, to say, yo, get back up, man. It ain't no, you know, who was the guy who said this shit, man? It won't stop. You can be winning. I think it was God Fisher, man. God Fisher said, what he said? God Fisher said, if you don't know who God Fisher is, the man owned the Apollo Theater. You know, I can't find it, but God was talking. You know, God said it starts now. And so what does that mean? It's like, well, you counting yourself out? Like you can't find a way to be successful. Now you have to. And so it takes little steps to get big. And what I meant by a favor, right? The one thing I never gave my mother was a diploma. And my mother's big on education. She went back to school, got her college diploma. All my brothers and sisters graduated except for me, and I had promised her. And to tell you the truth, I had not made whole that promise because I was never going to bring her a diploma. Now, I take care of her. I pay all bills. You know, I've done everything a good kid can do. Right? But the fact that out of nowhere, God comes and says, you know what? I'm going to show the people. I'm going to do something for you that you never thought I could do. Here's your doctorate. You got to go 12 years to college for your doctorate. But my doctorate is blood, sweat, and tears. The way they sat down and they broke it down to me, the president of CUNY and this, he said, yo, this ain't no, you know, some people go to school and they study. You learn from the school of hard knocks. You made money, you lost money, you help people, you philanthropy, you this, you that, you inspire, you this, you that. This is how you got it. But God said, listen, the one thing you can't buy, the one thing you can't just get, you have to earn. Here you go, here's the doctorate. Now go to your mother. The next day I flew on a plane to see my mother. Gave it to her. She cried, I cried. I said, here you go, Mom. She said, I knew you would bring it to me. That meant so much to my mother.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.